What's up? It's Sid here in the Candy Beach in the Oregon coast, and what I wanted to talk about in this video is a problem that is very, very common as an entrepreneur. Is you get really, really caught up in the details. You get caught up in the muck of overthinking how you're going to get to your goal in entrepreneurship strategically. And what I mean is this: you have a goal in mind, you have a certain vision for your life and for your business in mind, but the actual strategy on getting there and the actual steps on getting them are not as clear to you. So what I want to tell you in this video is you got to stop overthinking these little details. And the overthinking of details is one of the most common problems that people are going to face. But if you get lost in that problem, you're going to waste so much time, so much energy, and it's going to be very, very frustrating for you, because what you're going to realize is that once you accomplish the goal in business, you're going to go back and look at that detail-oriented plan, and you're going to realize you never stuck to it in the first place. You were doing nothing but overthinking your plan. So one of my mentors, Dan Pena, he has this great line where he says, "I've never seen a business plan fail on paper." I've never seen a business plan fail on paper, meaning you can write out the best business plan in the world, but at best it's a guess, and at worst it's a lie. At best it's a guess, and at worst it's a lie. So what you should do instead is this, and this is the process I use to kind of clear up that cognitive dissonance about the strategy I'm going to use moving forward, and it's what I use to not overthink the details. And what I do is this: this is just my strategy. You should implement. You should give this a shot and see if it works for you. If you're one of those people that overthinks, what I do is this: I draw out my vision, a very clear image of what I want to accomplish. I physically draw it out and I write it out, okay? As clearly as I can write it out. Then I have the vision up here. Then underneath that, I'll write down the very specific big goal that I have. A big specific goal that I have in business. Whether that's close 4 deals by the end of the year, accomplish $1 million in revenue in your business, whatever your big specific goal is, write it out. So you have your vision, the end result, that your future vision that you're trying to go to, paint that out, then the big specific goal that is in alignment with that vision that you're trying to get. And then from there, what you're going to do is you're going to write out a general plan, just a general plan, or the business model that so the business model you want to be really clear, but you write out a general plan within that business model that is going to get you to that big goal and get you to that vision. Now here's the thing. Now, this is where people have issues, is when they're writing out that plan. Once they have the vision, they have the goal, but then the plan is where they get confused. This is where they get cognitive dissonance. Just write out a general plan, and now what you're gonna do is everything I just told you, you're gonna completely forget about it. Be willing to forget about your vision, forget about the goal, just stay in the moment and take action on that plan. Now you have to leave yourself open enough to be willing to course correct. Remember, as I said, if you write too detailed of a plan, you will look back at that plan and realize it changed, all right? It's always gonna change. Think about any goal that you had right up until this point. Think about any goal that you've had up until this point. The plan that you wrote for that goal has always changed. It always had to be course corrected. But yet, you'll fall into the trap of thinking that, oh no, this plan is gonna be different. It's gonna be different this time. I'll plug up every hole in this plan. I'll make sure I have every employee that I'm gonna need written down in this plan. I'm gonna make sure every strategy is written in this plan. Every person I'm gonna need financing from is written in this plan, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And you overthink the plan, and then for what? You're gonna have to course correct it anyway. So write out a general plan, and now that you have the vision set, the big specific goal set, and that general plan written out, be willing to forget about it and just focus on the next action step. Just focus on the next action step. Now what you're gonna realize is that as time passes, a couple days pass of taking action, a couple weeks pass of taking action, a couple months pass of taking action, 6 months pass of taking action, whatever that time period is that you're taking action, you're going to have to realize that you're going to look back at your plan and to see that it's going to have to be course corrected. Now stay open to course correcting it as you begin taking action. Now here's the thing, the key is you've already set the vision, you've already set the goal. Be willing to course correct and just stay in the moment. Stay in the moment, take action, be willing to course correct. Now from there, the trap that you might fall into is you'll want to keep rewriting the plan and take a completely different set of action steps. Don't get that shiny object syndrome. Course correct the plan so that in a way that's actually going to produce that big specific goal that you set. But don't course correct the plan because you have shiny object syndrome. Don't course correct the plan because you're getting distracted. So as I said before, set the vision, set the big specific goal, and then from there, set a general plan and take action. Now, as you're taking action and you're staying present in the moment and you're taking action, just allow yourself to take the next step. Just allow yourself to stay present. Don't get lost in the how, okay? This is another trap, is you're constantly lost in the how you're going to accomplish it rather than just taking the next step in front of you. So as I said before, set the vision, set the big specific goal, set a general plan, stay in the moment, take action on your next step, and be willing to course correct. So that's a strategy that I've used, a mental framework that I've used to kind of get rid of a lot of that cognitive dissonance, to stay more in the moment, to take more effective action, to take action that's less detail oriented, that's wasting my time, and just take action that's more effective. So that's what I'll leave you guys off with, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.